Hey, Jim Zaspel here, and with a really answer to a really important question. That is, as a real estate investor, what should your day look like to be as productive and as effective as possible? Jim Zaspel here from jimzaspel.com, and in case you forget to mention it later, if you get value from this training video, then do me and yourself and your friends a huge favor and share it around on social media. I would hugely appreciate it. I think there's a button on this page to do that somewhere. All right, so here we go. What should your day look like as a real estate investor? What should you focus on, right? That's the question. I had a student ask me this question recently, and I gave him a similar answer to what I'm giving you here right now. So here we are. Because it's so easy as an entrepreneur, isn't it, to be really busy and not very effective or productive. Productive or effective meaning driving in revenue to your business. Because if your business drives in revenue, that's kind of the measuring stick for effectiveness in your business. How much money are you bringing in? So anyway, what do you focus on? And so I always like to say there's revenue generating activities, which I'll get into in a little bit. But the primary focus, with a really short, sweet answer, is this. And it's really straightforward. You'll have to pardon the neighbor's dog yakking, but I'm working from home this morning because it's so beautiful out. All right, anyway, so the primary thing you ought to focus on is this, and that is following up on all of your seller leads. Make sure they're followed up on very quickly, very promptly, and whether it's follow-up from appointments, brand new leads came in overnight, whatever. But you want to focus on, I take a line from Mark Cuban here. He says, I work hard like there's somebody else working 24 hours a day to put me out of business by doing more than me. The reality is, in this real estate business, in this market we're in right now, I don't remember the last time I went and looked at a property that there weren't other people, other investors that seller was talking to, right? Happen whether it's out of the MLS or an off-market, an online lead, direct mail lead, doesn't matter. It happens all the time. And so the reality is there are people working hard to beat you out of those certain deals, okay? So I work hard and I follow up, make sure no balls are dropped, make sure every lead is followed up with fully. The more leads you get in and the more business you do, the more more leads there are, the more stuff there is to fall through the cracks, and so you want to make sure you put in systems. So one, you're focused on following through on every single seller lead, pushing it through to a contract, the next step, or to closing. And the same thing goes with buyers. If you're wholesaling houses, then you want to follow up on every single showing, every single buyer lead that came through. If you just follow up on fully on every single buyer lead and seller lead, and that's what you focus on, a lot of the other stuff will just happen. Okay, so if you want, what should you focus on a daily basis? That's it. All right, back to the question I mentioned earlier. What are the revenue generating activities that real estate investors do? One is they orchestrate marketing to find motivated sellers. And then if you're still doing it yourself, you can say negotiating with and following up with sellers, okay? Or you can just make sure other people are doing it for you. So one, orchestrating and following up with sellers. Two, orchestrating and following up with buyers as well. And then next, raising private money. That's all it has to do with it. Everything else, lots of other necessary stuff, all the other stuff is a distraction. All right, hope this helps you. Share it around. Thanks.